Hi, Tracy Gillies here. Today I just wanted to speak about authenticity and showing up from that place and what it actually means to be living life from your authentic self. Now I know for me, I have tried to live my life by, I will take on information and I will listen to information, but I will really sit with it and go, now is that true for me, and do I believe that? And take the bits that I like, but maybe leave the rest behind if it doesn't fully agree with me. And I've been listening to a number of information lately around this topic of authenticity, and I was listening to this lady speak about this topic, and she was saying, actually, let me first of all, what is our authentic self? Our authentic self is our unstoried self. It's the self that exists beyond our ego. It exists beyond fear and beyond all the limiting beliefs that we hold about ourselves. It's actually the higher aspect of ourselves, and it's our higher self. So our higher self actually resides at our fifth dimensional aspect, and this is actually the start of our soul aspect as well. And the fifth dimension is in line with our heart space. So from this place there is only love and compassion. And this lady was speaking about when we show up from this place, we're fully present. And I thought, yes, that's great. And we are. And when we show up from this place, then we are living and in alignment with who we truly are. And yes. And also when we show up from this place, we can see what belongs to us and what doesn't. And yes, because we know our truth and we know who we truly are. But then she started speaking about how when we're in this place, then because we're showing up in our entirety and we're showing up as who we truly are, that other people's stuff, if it affects us, we can just go, you know what, that doesn't belong to me, that's your stuff, I'm kind of not having a bar of that. And to some degree that is true. If we are showing up and somebody's behaving badly and we can kind of go, hey, that's not true, I know that's not true for me, and we can kind of step back and it doesn't affect us, then yes, we are living from that place. But if somebody is behaving badly and it elicits a response in us that we get worked up, it triggers emotional things for us, or we become reactive, then I am here to tell you that I'm sorry, but this is actually not your authentic self. This is your stuff. And I don't know if you've heard this saying before, but everything is a mirror. And it took me a long time to really understand that. And once I did understand it, it also took me an even more time to actually fully live from that principle and actually know that in my whole being. And when we are coming from this place of authenticity, we also realize that we play a role in everything, and that our response, no one can trigger a reaction in us, no one can make us behave badly. So all these reactions that we have, especially they will be coming from the place of fear, they are not in line with who we truly are. It's kind of like showing us what we need to work on, and all of these things are like a gift. And if we take full ownership for all that we create and our role that we play and our part that we play in everything, then we have the power to then make changes to our lives and work through what belongs to us and clear out some of this old baggage. It might be limiting beliefs that we've held about ourselves for our whole entire life. When things come up for me, I say to myself, hey, is that true? What would I have to believe about myself to feel this way? And I kind of work through this process and work out what is true, what is in line with my higher self, and what is coming from a place of love and compassion, and what is fear-based. And when we kind of clear out all these things that are not in line with who we are, when we clear out all the things that are holding us in this reactive fear, then we start living in line with who we truly are. We come back to our heart space and we start to live a life and create the life we truly desire for ourselves. Anyway, I hope you've liked this information, and thanks for listening.